conversation is they gon' have it. Say what? Not the girls next door. Bet you never heard a show like this before. Nah. Not the girls next door. Bet you never heard a show like this before. Tune in. Yeah, yeah. Bet you never heard a show like this before. Tune in. Not the girls next door. Yeah. These girls ain't average. Sometimes sophisticated and sometimes savage. Not the girls next door. Bet you never heard a show like this before. Tune in.
Hey now, it's Stacy.
And Carrie.
And it's your girl Erica, and we are not.
The girls next door.
All right, what's up, y'all? What's up?
Hey,
We are
y'all.
back.
Hey.
We are a trio tonight.
Plus off.
Oh yeah. We have a special guest with us tonight. Please meet my one of my goddaughters. Matter of fact, she my only goddaughter.
Yes.
I only got a godson. Damn. Well, please meet my goddaughter,
Say hi.
Ms. Jaja Gabor.
Yep. Baby had shots today, so I didn't want to leave her in the house alone with the pit bulls because she was sore and yelping about every little touch. So she riding along.
Yeah, what's going on? Robbie's still on crazy work schedule.
Yeah.
Nikki out frolicking with her about to be 16, right?
Yep.
16-year-old
Yep.
doing,
Shout out to Maya.
the getting ready for her big day coming up on Monday. Shay always got something going on.
Shay said I might not make it in time.
Right.
So yeah, we and our girl Nisha at home too.
Yeah.
So but we here. It's us three. We gonna hold it down. It's gonna be interesting on this big DM energy episode that we got planned for y'all today.
Yes.
But before we get into it, how are y'all?
I'll start with me. I am here. I'm better. I had surgery on Saturday. Everything went well. My eyes still won't fully open unless I make it. But I went to the doctor today for a follow-up and everything looks good and we're just gonna move forward and work and pray and hope for the best. So that's where I'm at. So other than that, good spirits, no good energy. In the middle of it, I'm moving. Shout out to Chris for helping me out and getting me out the way yesterday. It's just been a rough week, honestly.
What's happening with your mic?
I don't know. But other than that, I'm in good spirits, getting things done. You know, my life don't stop. Just because shit happen. I don't know why this won't stop, y'all. It want me to.
We're having a slight technical difficulty.
It's good like this. I can just step back. Everybody can see my.
It needs to be in front of you.
My fat rows.
You talking on the top though. You
Yeah.
gotta talk on the
It
side.
needs to be right in front.
Well, I can
And
just
you're
hold
tall. What in the hell?
Listen.
it. Hey, that's that. That's
Hey
that.
man, look. Whatever works.
Hey, that's that
Take a
teacher
couple cards.
shit.
There you go. Ooh.
Ooh, that teacher.
Uh-oh.
That's
Hold
that
on.
teacher.
Need more.
That's that teacher and that
We
mom.
getting there. Bear with us. Mm-hmm. Bear with us.
It's not gonna do what you want it to do.
Listen, this motherfucker will do what the fuck I wanted to do. Cause I'm gonna make him do what
Why
it
don't you
do,
just switch
baby.
mics?
Y'all remember that song?
Oh yeah, I get to switch mics.
Oh yeah.
You forgot about that. Bam.
Okay, wait. I gotta turn
Sit
that one
down.
up. That's 3.
All right, bam. Okay,
Mic check. Mic check.
There we go.
Can you hear yourself?
Yeah, I can hear myself.
All right.
All right, Carrie, how you doing?
Man, look. I'm here.
Oh yeah, that's
Me
much
and y'all
better.
here. We're here. So I had to get a couple shots today, and she a little sore and crybaby-ish, so I brought her along. And that's about it. Working on moving myself. Roomy.
Hey, we about to be lit. My week was better than last week. As some of you may or may not know, my best friend of over 20 years has been battling breast cancer for the past 4 years, and I think about 2020, fall 2020, it metastasized. So she is currently not doing too well. So we are preparing for the end and her transitioning. So that has been the biggest pill to swallow. But I ain't even gonna lie, 2022 been hell, and it's only April. It just like got off to a rocky start. New Year's Eve, my good friend Booby dad passed away from his battle with cancer. So, and I feel like every week since then it's been something like boom, boom, boom. Life just throwing big ass jazz, but you know, like Stacey said, we here.
We gotta keep moving.
We
Stay
going
positive.
yeah, we're gonna continue to live life, love life, and celebrate and give people their flowers while they there. Like I'm all for giving people their flowers while they here. So cause you know tomorrow not promised. So yeah, you gave her own little chair.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
fucking done with you.
I'm about to sit here. Them little 4 pounds turn into 10 quick after about 20 minutes. Yeah, lay that. Oh, sorry.
Damn.
Chill out.
All right, so this week's current event, because y'all know we always start off our shows with a current event. Carrie's going to share this one because I know it, but I ain't really been on social media like that. I ain't even going to hold y'all. So, Carrie, what's the current event?
All right, so boom. All right, Cam Newton was on another podcast. Was on the podcast $1
$1 million worth of game.
I feel like it's M. Just
No, it's
it's
$1
million dollars worth of game.
Yes.
I thought it was M. Anyway, so he was on there and they were having a discussion on, women, and he was talking about how he was raised. He said he was raised in a 3-parent household. His parents, who had been married for over 35 years or something, as well as his grandmother. And he was just describing what his ideal, woman was. He said he's not with all that, oh, I'm a bad bitch, da-da-da stuff that a lot of, the younger generation today, that you see all over social media. He basically explained that his ideal wife is somebody who's, in the house, taking care of the house, will cook, yada yada. And he mentioned something about, in his description, he said, she's not out here saying, oh, I'm a bad bitch, da da da, and she knows when to be quiet. And Twitter and everything else online just started just picked up. They'll pick up on one little piece.
The
smallest thing will trigger the world. And they were on there talking about, basically he wants a woman that's just gonna shut up. But that's not what in my eyes.
Right.
That's not what he was saying. That's not how I understood it. Now I'm one of the first to stick up for women when it comes to men that have those type of point of views that they were trying to make it seem like he was portraying. Mm-hmm. But honestly, when you sit and listen to the interview, he wasn't. That's not what he was saying. He just didn't want one of these rah, I'm a bad bitch, Instagram, you know what I mean, popping, that type of female. He doesn't want that. That's all he was saying to me. And so yeah, they were blown up. And then it got to somebody retweeted it at some point and said, y'all just mad because he wants an Aisha Curry and not a Brittany Renner. So then Brittany Renner just was like, well, some girls, he just wants a girl that's gonna suck dick and shut up. And it just started going off.
So my thing to that is, who the fuck is Brittany Renner's? Who is she?
So she's one of the. She started off as a social media influencer as far as the fitness world goes, because she's got one of those slim thick bods.
Okay.
And so I used to follow her when I first got on Instagram, and real pretty girl, just promoting just staying fit and how you can look bomb. But then she not recently, within the past year or two, I think it has been, she had a child by a professional basketball player.
Yep.
Or was it college? Is it NBA or college?
He was NBA.
I think it's NBA.
He's
okay.
NBA.
So they got into a relationship. She had a baby. And shortly after, she left him. Mm-hmm. And then, went after him for some obscene amount of child support. So basically, everybody was like, that was her plan all along, and kind of ran her name through the mud when it comes to being a gold digger, and because apparently the dude was like head over heels in love with her and real hurt. And now he paying all this money for the baby that they share.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
She got a lot.
Yeah. And ever since.
So everybody's saying that, obviously she targeted him because he was young, fresh in the NBA, had a big contract, targeted him, got pregnant on purpose so she could get
young,
that back.
She like in her 30s.
Yeah.
He was young.
He's
He's like
fresh
in the
fresh in the
NBA, in the league.
So she was a cougar to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so I don't know the difference between the two women, but I don't take what he said offensively.
You don't know the difference between who? Brittany Renner and Aisha Curry?
Yeah, I don't know.
Aisha Curry is okay. So
she's like the exact opposite.
Yeah, she's Steph Curry's wife. Steph Curry is another NBA player. And she's just, she's more
traditional.
She's got this image of Susie Homemaker kind of, even though she's had her little tiffs with the social media shit. But
basically everybody praises her for being like
Yeah.
the stand-up wife.
Yeah.
And the true embodiment or model
she's
of
not
what a
a
wife
bad
should
bitch.
be.
Even though she's beautiful, she's not that. She don't give off the bad bitch or
because every
mentality.
So I wouldn't have took that offensively because every man doesn't want the loud,
Exactly.
the popular girl. They want someone who's gonna be chill and
Right.
just chill.
And I just feel like
me.
people are allowed to have preferences because I don't want a man that's
Who's a
out
show-off.
here all rah and that's like stunting.
Going back to our big flex energy.
Exactly. We don't want that.
Exactly. So
it's like, why can't he say that? Why can't Cam Newton say that
that's what he wants.
his idea
It's his
of a
preference.
wife?
I agree with that. All right, Erica.
Here we go.
Erica gave me a look like
It's written all over her face.
Well, first of all, I don't give a fuck about what that nigga said because I'm the type of person I ain't checking for what ain't checking for me.
Right.
So when people get all up in arms and in their feelings about what another person says as far as what they preferences and what they prefer, I just be like, why do you care? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's true,
Because it's too many motherfuckers out here that you will find exactly what you want to find. He ain't it. Who the fuck cares? Move on.
Right.
So that's that. Because I saw what he said, and I'm not about to sit there and comment or give it the energy. I was like, okay, scroll on by.
Right.
But as far as since we're talking about it, I always find it problematic that people think that women in particular are one dimensional. So I feel like you can be a bad bitch and not be, you know what I'm saying, all loud or whatever that he was trying to stereotype the bad bitch label to be, and still be a motherfucking model ass wife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's called balance. You know what I'm saying? So
I
like,
agree with that
I
too.
feel like it's plenty of women out here who are wife the fuck up, been married for years, and they bad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And they carry the aura and the essence of being a bad bitch, and they a wife. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like to
So I think that's kind of like what he was trying to say. Like that's more he was trying to say. Like someone who knows how to turn it on and turn it off. Like that's what I like. That's you don't think that's what he kind of meant?
No, it's not
Nah.
what I got out of it all. Because
Nah,
he
I
didn't say
think-
anything about that aspect. He
Yeah.
just said that he wants what he saw in his mom and his grandma.
and he wants women to the women should need to know how to cook and shut up.
Oh, okay.
That's the lines that got everybody all
That-
riled
yeah.
up.
the cook and
Yeah.
shut up.
And then people was going on his ass talking about,
Yeah.
is this the man that has 4 kids by a woman that he did not marry and then had another baby on her while he was with her? And I was like, oh,
Ooh, I didn't know that.
yes.
Ooh.
You know, I don't
So
know
like,
what it is.
and so people, so from that perspective, because you know, like I said when we was talking about this, I have a lot of thoughts. Like from that perspective, it's funny how both men and women always talking about how men need to do more of this to be a good husband, and women need to do more of this to be a good woman. But then, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That makes you good for the person that you're seeking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you worthy of what you think that you deserve?
Right. Because I'm looking at Cam side-eye.
Yeah, because I didn't know that.
Hey.
See, I don't even know who he is.
Because you don't know sports.
I don't know
watch
sports. I don't know. I don't care for celebrities. I feel like they
Yeah.
just you put your clothes on like I put my clothes on. You make your money, I make
Right.
your money. So I don't feel like you know better than me. So the whole celebrity thing.
And I think the other thing is I feel like I hate the stereotype of the younger generation, our generation, generations after us that women just can't cook. Like that's insane to me. I know so many women who throw down in the kitchen. And then on the other side, the caveat of that is I know bitches who've been married for years
don't
can't cook to save their life, but their husbands are chefs. Their husbands can do the thing, and they're the ones who do the cooking.
Right.
Like, we gotta stop.
The gender roles.
Yeah, not just the gender roles, but just the overall perfect box perception of what a marriage should look like for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, no, you make your relationship work for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What works for you may not work for the next person, but if as long as it works for y'all, that's
don't
all
matter.
that fucking matters.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely
So
agree
it's
with
like.
that.
Cause my good friend Ashley, you know what I'm saying, she live out in Maryland. Her husband is chef and wow, you know what I'm saying, like he verified and everything on Instagram now because his whole business has blown the fuck up, and he does all the meals. She do a little dabbling here and there, but at the end of the day, my baby don't cook.
Right.
Her husband do that shit, and that
Right.
shit works for them. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, can definitely have his preferences because we all have our preferences. It's just when I think portraying what your said preference is, you gotta be mindful that you aren't putting or categorizing all women in that represents a specific generation or a specific age group into some type of category. You know what I'm saying?
I think it goes along with something that I saw somebody say like a week ago about like it's just like you say, it's people keep trying to make people one dimensional. Like
Yeah.
I always see stuff like, oh, the club don't do it for me. I'd rather travel. Why can't I fucking do both?
Right.
Right. So it's like, why
Because-
can't I go to brunch and twerk?
me.
Even though I don't twerk, I'll shimmy with my fucking friends, and get up the next morning and
Catch a flight.
work. And then catch a flight Tuesday. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a career. I can have fun with my friends in the club, and I can travel.
Right.
And I can shimmy. And I know how to shut up sometimes when I need to, every
Yeah.
once in a while, sometimes. But
It's balance. It's all about balance.
It's all about balance.
Yeah.
And it's like, why did you think that just because you see a video on social media in somebody's story and they at brunch partying with their friends, that's what they're about 100% of the time.
Right.
It's called just going out and relaxing. We got fucking stress going on. I need to go out and shimmy with my fucking friends and take shots and drink mimosas.
I get that a lot. Like people look at me and think that I'm a party animal, and I've been
Yeah.
looked at that way for about 20 years.
I mean, we were for a good 10 years.
Yeah, and it was a certain
Definitely party 5 to 6 nights out the week.
Absolutely.
exactly. It's like
Trust me.
6 nights. I can say at one point.
That's how
that
I know
was me.
them.
Exactly. So like 6 nights a week at one point, that was me. But what people fail to realize at that point, I also was working 2 jobs and paying my mother
Right.
rent. So like, I've always been a person to hold it down. Just because what I like is what I like. And now at the age that I am now, I travel. I have people ask, you still go to the club? Hell yeah.
Right.
Like, I still do everything I want to do. And I don't like, you too old for that. What makes me too old to want to go to the club? And then I had a conversation with somebody one time. They told me, well, you go to the club every weekend. And you know what my thing to that was? Well, you go to happy hour every night.
Huh.
So what the fuck is the difference? And then she looked at me and was like, well, yeah, there's no difference because you're going to happy hour every night.
Right.
Just because the drinks is $4 don't mean you're not getting fucking lit and going home and go to sleep. I do that shit
Not
too.
even that. There's
Right,
people that go home and sit in the house and drink a bottle after work all night. Why
Right.
are you better because you just crushed that fifth by yourself?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So
Like, my dude, come on.
exactly. So I feel like you can't, like, don't judge by what people do because you don't know what they have going on. And then you just don't know what people have going on. So I try not to assume stuff about people. I try not to judge people.
Right.
And I just let them do what they do. Stacey
Live
wanna-
and let live.
Right. Stacey
That's
want
the
to go?
shit.
I'm not gonna make it tonight, but maybe tomorrow. Like that's all I can do. So
All right, well, that's Cam Newton in our current event. Boo. But anyways, so this week's episode is Big DM Energy. This came about because we got a whole little group chat, y'all already know. And Shay and I a couple of weeks ago was rapping because I had got this crazy ass DM and I was like, we need to have a show about DMs. And she was like, girl, my DMs be popping too. And we, talking about it and conversing about, the crazy wild shit that's rolled through our DMs over the years. And so, fuck it. Now we have a show episode. So that's how we arrived here. So, do y'all have any DM stories?
I've always been told that I'm oblivious to stuff.
Okay.
So like if you DM me and that's your way of like your intro, and if you intro with talking about a cake, I'm gonna continue the conversation about a cake. So if that's your way of coming at me, it's not a good way to come at me. I'm a very direct person.
Okay.
You have to say, you trying to go on a date, like you trying to hang out. You have to say it, or I'm just going to be like, oh, well, what kind of cake you want? Like, what flavor? Like, I'm going to go into like the details and the business mode of it.
Right.
And I've had several DMs like that, and then Robin had to say, bitch, she was trying to talk to you. Well, why the fuck can't you just say it? Like, you have to be. I'm more of a blunt person, so just say what you want, and then we can go from there. That whole beating around the bush, I don't have time for that. So I just.
So your DMs are pretty much respectable.
Yes,
You've never had no wild shit.
And that's because my name is Stacy.
Okay.
And my face intimidates people. So,
okay.
I've also been told that. And people don't really come at me with like wild stuff. I've never in my life in any subject had anybody come at me with some wild shit. So
okay.
I'm boring.
Nah, you good. What about you, Curry?
I met my ex in my DMs.
Oh, snap. Okay, I did not know this.
I did.
I am so ready to hear the story. Okay, what happened?
So actually, I mean, we knew who each other were through mutual acquaintances. So it wasn't like straight DM, but it started in the DM as far as where it went to. It all like he would say stuff, but I always would ignore it because he's a lot younger than I was. He is a lot younger. I wouldn't really pay attention to the DMs that he would send me on Instagram. Okay. He would just say like little shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But never really anything direct.
Would it be like funny shit though? Like,
sometimes.
Funny
and
shit.
So like I would laugh because I'm goofy. Right. So that if you come at me with jokes, you're gonna have my attention because I'm goofy. But that doesn't mean you're gonna keep it. But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
If you come at me with some funny shit, I'm laughing as long as it actually is funny. But if you're like not funny, like I'm funny. So if you're not funny, I'm gonna be like, you're dry as fuck. Like, no. But it started like that, and I really wasn't paying attention. And then there was this game that he was so-called playing on Facebook where it was one of those, pick a number, and I'll send you that number of it that's in my camera roll. Okay. So I picked a number.
Okay.
Oh. What's the picture?
I still, to this day, don't believe that was the actual photo.
Right.
Because he tries to say that even if I had picked the number before or after, I would have got something similar. But he sent that picture, and I was like,
So he blessed your DMs with a dick pic? Oh.
Yeah. And so then he was at my house a couple days later.
That piqued your
and
interest.
never left.
Oh, all right.
Oh, all right. And then it went from there.
I never knew that part.
Yeah.
I never knew about the game part.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's how it kind of started.
That's cute.
At the time, I thought, oh, this is cute. We all know how that ended.
Oh, don't do him. Don't do him.
I hate her.
But it's like, I've had other instances, especially like you said, when with the cake stuff, right? So, like, just same way with what Cam was saying. Women who can cook, men be like, oh, Yeah. With my catering page, especially if they like saw who it actually was eventually, because the catering page, I didn't have pictures of myself. And then like one time, I think what it was is I broke my arm. When I broke my arm, I posted a picture with my arm broken. And then after that, people started knowing who I was. And then I had like a birthday that came past, and I posted a picture of myself for my birthday. And then after that, it started getting like random shit like, oh, when you going, I need to get a plate from you, and all that dumb shit. blah. You gonna order or not?
Right.
This is the Cash App.
See, like that's corny.
Yeah, that's corny as
See,
hell.
like, and I think that if I would just open it and close it.
Okay.
I'm not big and then I'm not big on corny shit,
Right.
so I just don't even respond.
Erica's DMs is juicy. I already know they juicy like that
Man.
booty.
I can only imagine.
Especially when she go on vacation. It's like, man.
Oh, and the photo shoots. I
The
can
one where you
only-
was laying on the beach with the hat on your head. From the back. Woo!
The fish out of water joint.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's crazy because my social medias have always been private because with my profession, I'm working with damn near young adults,
Right.
and them motherfuckers is savvy with social media, and they will find your ass
Yeah.
I'm
real
sure
quick.
they
So
will.
I got like. You can't search my email. You can't search my name. I got aliases out the wazoo. My shit private, and I still be getting some wild shit. Like, so some corny shit that I used to hate. I think I even did a bitch fit on this joint one time. But like, I used to post my workout videos, right? And I currently don't go to OTF anymore. That's why, if you're my follower, you haven't seen my 5 a.m. post because life schedule has changed a little bit. My parents moved out of town. And so who used to watch my child while I was working out is no longer watching my child. And yeah, I have been missing the gym. But anyways, so I used to post these gym
wait a minute.
joints.
That can change really soon. Coming soon. That can change. But go ahead.
With me.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I just got a membership to One Life across the street from my house, so I'm hoping that because it's just right across the street and not all the way the fuck out Lake Ridge, that can make some shit shake. But so this one dude, you know what I'm saying? He slid in my DMs. He was like, he said it was so fucking corny, but it was talking about running. Like he basically was like propositioning me to go for a run with him as a workout, but like at the same time commenting on how he wanted me to run in front of him so he could stare at my ass.
Really?
And it was so fucking corny. Like I was blown. So like, first of all, I don't fucking like running. Like, don't get me wrong, I be in the gym, but running,
Right.
bitch, no. Like, no, I hate running. It's pointless. And I used to be a track star. You know what I'm saying? But that's short distances. I used to do the little short distance. Pew, done. Race over. I'm about to go sit down and have a snack. Like, we're not going to do a date running. The fuck?
Right.
So, anyways, that was the corniest shit ever. And I was blown. I blocked his ass and everything. Like, I was very much offended. But the wildest shit. Let me tell y'all this story.
Uh-oh.
So... I'm on social media. I'm scrolling. I'm going through. Woo woo woo. I get a little notification that I got a new message in my DM. I go to the joint, and there's 3 random ass sex videos
Ooh.
from one of my new followers. Probably ain't even been following me for a month, and because
What the hell?
ever since this show, I got all these random ass requests because y'all bitches be tagging. And I'm like, who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? But anyways, so I'm like, I got time today. I watched every single one, right?
Yeah.
Them Jones was weak as fuck.
Oh, man.
Wait. Was it videos of him?
Yes.
Oh.
It's the same dude, different bitches.
Oh.
So one joint he getting hit. One joint he was hitting the jump from the back.
See, watch
The
this.
last joint he was like hitting her like missionary.
Uh-huh.
Weak as fuck.
All 3.
All 3. And the reason why I was weak is first, shorty who gave him head, it was like the most boring head job I ever seen in my life. His dick was dry. She didn't keep, it was no sloppy toppy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, man.
she wasn't even cute.
See, hey, I would have gave like notes. See, that's the bitch.
No, but
Oh,
look, I'm
okay.
getting it.
Okay.
Second video was dry. This is the jump where he was hitting the jump from the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just wasn't, it was just, I was bored.
Was that supposed to turn you on?
So then the third video, there's the jump missionary. She laying on the ground. She all this extra ass moaning, like all the extra ass noises. So I definitely wrote back and critiqued his shit. This shit whack as fuck. I think you sent it to the wrong person. You may want to check who this was intended for because maybe they'll be turned on, but I was not. So then he writes back and like challenges my critique. Like, man, you lunching these Jones fire. No, they are not.
And if you think
And
this
then-
is fire,
right.
that's all the more reason why you should not be in this DM.
And then that's exactly so he took that and tried to. Well, you can see for yourself. No, I'm good. I think
can see
what you was trying to do. You just like put your foot in your mouth, bro. Because I have no intentions of ever finding out for myself.
No.
Because this was trash.
I found out enough.
Wow.
And then he attempted to send me another one.
Ooh.
That was also trash.
It's like, oh, I could do better, but wait, there's more.
Exactly.
Hey, I would have let him send them to me, and I'd have just kept critiquing them.
Right. I be finding shit like that funny.
You
got another
I
one?
take time today.
Maybe I need a new angle. Maybe it was her. You got a different bitch.
The joke was terrible, man. Like I was, and then like the last craziest thing. It wasn't that crazy, but it was more you being extra as fuck. Like you acting like a real woman right now, being this emotional. So, and this is what prompted my talk in the group chat. Mm-hmm. So, I get a friend request. I got so many friend requests. So after like a couple of weeks, I'll just go through, look to see if we have mutual friends. If like we don't have no mutual friends and you just try to get your followers up, you're not gonna follow me. I ain't got time. So this person had all y'all as friends. Mm-hmm. So I guess that's how he found me. So then nigga slides to my DM and asks some random question to get conversation started. And I answered just to be polite. And then I asked, I said, how did you find my page? Because I wanted to know, I was trying to get, did you find me on somebody else's page? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so he was like, man, before we get into all that, go ahead. Oh, I didn't even accept his friend request yet. He was like, before we get into all that, how about you go ahead and approve my friend request so I can see what you look like.
What?
Bitch, you sent me a friend request,
Right.
slid in my DMs. I need to figure out what the fuck you on. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, no, it don't work that way, Slims. I need to know, how did you find my page? Because people out here do dumb shit on social media.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like bitches be hating, bitches use ghost pages.
Yeah.
Be having friends log in so they can be nosy.
Yep.
And then there's actual killers out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people luring people out on dates and murking the motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm like, nah, it don't work that way. Like, who the fuck are you? Who sent you? Where did you come from? So then he starts going off. I'm talking about, you know how people will send a message for every line, like every sentence they say?
Yeah.
So like he just starts going off and talking about, oh, that's you probably a fake page and you ain't even that tight. Just upset. And I was like, dog, you need to calm that pussy down, bruh. Like you real upset right now. I said, I just asked you how'd you find my page. But if you gotta do all that, don't even worry about it. Be blocked and be blessed.
Yeah.
The fuck? And then before I can even block him, he's still going off. Man, what? I was like, oh my God. Niggas really, and I wasn't even mean. Like, I was just very like, this is what it is.
And
like,
he didn't like the point that you was questioning him.
Yeah, clearly.
Maybe all right.
Yeah, because I mean, you have a right. It's your page.
Yeah, like access denied, motherfucker, and that's my prerogative.
Mm-hmm. So is your page open?
No, my page is not open because of my students.
Your students.
Right.
Now Shay page open. That's why I'm mad Shay ain't make it today, because I know Shay motherfucking DMs be the fuck jumping, because she got that big ass. You know what I'm saying? She
Titties.
cute. She's sexy.
And she say whatever the fuck is on her mind.
But see, her page don't portray that.
No,
though.
it don't.
You don't get that essence of Shay. You gotta know Shay
Yeah.
That's true.
to get to that.
I get a lot of comments from, because I have a lot of male friends. And they were like, Shay is just so pretty. I said, yep, she's just not what you think she is. Because people look at her and think like she's just some dumb blonde girl. And I say, she's far from dumb.
Right.
And you'll be surprised about the shit that come out her mouth, because she'll look at you and be dead ass serious.
Yeah.
And they like, well, she doesn't look like, it doesn't matter what she looks like. She'll just say whatever she wants. And so, yeah, I can only imagine what her her DM looks like. But I think that she has like a professional page where like it's like a she get two different inboxes. Yeah, I know I'm not
Yeah,
really good
because
with that.
She has a business page.
hers is registered as an influencer slash whatever business page because of when she started it was her like weight loss journey and her exercise videos.
Oh, okay.
So it's Skinny Waist Dreams because of that she has that type. So when you have a business IG, you've got the general inbox and your primary inbox. So she was saying that she'll just filter people out and send them to the general mailbox so she don't even see them.
Yeah, because she also told me that her block game is serious.
Yeah.
Like, and because she said so.
Yeah.
Like Shay said. So have you guys ever DM'd a man or DM'd somebody like?
Yeah, I actually slid somebody DM before. I remember I was like going through somebody's stories. You know how stories just go back to back to back to back. And he was at the gym. And he had posted a video kind of pulling up his shorts to show like, his thigh.
His thigh muscles? Okay.
And that motherfucker, that's the biggest thigh I ever seen on a nigga in my life. Like, except for that one swole dude that be doing all that extra ass dancing. You know what I'm talking about?
The big gorilla joint?
Yeah. But this thigh, it was okay. Turkey leg thigh. Like it was thighin'. Okay. So I just was doing some harmless little flirting. I was just like, oh, that's cute. That look real good. But I think I still got you, Slim. Because, my legs thick as shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always want to talk about my booty. But really, it's all my weight is in my legs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's in both.
No, because the booty is still.
Yeah, the booty's still
booty. But these motherfucking thighs.
They are.
It's
them thighs. It's serious.
And so he wrote me back and basically challenged me. I'm always up for a motherfucking challenge, Slim. I was like, oh, say less. You know what I'm saying? So I scrolled through my archives. You know what I'm saying? I found this bomb-ass picture of me from my birthday 2 years ago. So when I turned 36, and I was like kind of had my leg out, and I had a dress that had a split all the way up to the hips, so it was nothing but thigh action. Sent that motherfucker. He said, oh, yeah, you got it. I said, oh, I know.
Okay.
And we've been cool ever since. You know what I'm saying? So
that was like a flirtatious,
it was cute
type thing. You didn't go like.
I ain't go ham. No, I don't think I would ever like shoot a like that was. It wasn't even a shoot a shot. I was flirting. But like I've never done like a slam dunk in nobody DM because no one has ever piqued my interest to that capacity for me to jump out there.
I don't even do it in person, let alone in a DM. But then again, I guess it's, people get courage when it's just online and not face to face. I don't have courage either way, face to face or online. I don't approach men.
I'm not gonna say I don't approach men.
Yeah, you shouldn't say that.
If I'm all right, so if you know me, if I'm drunk, I'll do whatever I want. My mouth is reckless. I'll say it, and then you'll just look at me like, "Did you just say that to me?" I did. And what? So I've never went smack at nobody in a DM. But if you know me and I love Go-Go and I love Ro. Ro is the only man I've ever DM'd, but I only DM to see where he's going to be performing. And I can show you my inbox. Are you going to be at this club tonight?
So is it a secret agenda behind the DM, or do you legit just want to know where he's going to be?
No. I'm telling y'all, it's genuine. It's genuinely. Hey, are you going to be at this club tonight? Like, hey,
because it's given kind of like what you just said about your business.
Yeah. Nope, it's not. I promise. And people think it's that, but I promise you. And then if I see him, I'll say, "Hey, I DM'd you. You didn't say you was going to be here." Like I will do that, like because I just like his voice.
Okay, I don't know this man.
So like, I just like his voice, and if you know me, like wherever he's at, and the beat drops, all you have to do is look for me, and I'm gone. I'm straight in front of him, like I know all
maybe
the work.
even on stage.
Yes, like I'm there. So like, but it's just the music is.
Well, summertime pool party is coming out.
We're not gonna go there with you.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's the only person that I've ever DM'd that I didn't know. But then like dudes that I've dealt with in the past and stuff, I've DM'd them and be like, "Hey, you giving dick or no?" I do that. Oh,
you've done that?
She sends that in text
So I'm gonna tell you something.
on a regular basis.
I mean, I can see text because clearly y'all know each other to an extent where
Nah.
y'all have already
But if
exchanged
I don't-
numbers.
But I don't save. I don't save your number in my phone.
I don't do that either.
So like.
I do nicknames sometimes though. If you've earned a nickname,
No.
I love nicknames.
So like if I think
I
of
ain't
you in my
shit.
head like damn
You ain't shit either.
damn I'm trying
I ain't.
to fuck like I feel like niggas can do it, so why can't I do it?
Okay.
So
She does.
damn.
But in the DM though,
Hey, you trying to fuck or no?
She a G.
All you have to say is yes or no, and if you say no,
I be trying
can't-
to tell her you can't do that to men because that
I
have
emasculates
never.
them.
I have, and
I feel like to a man, he feels like you're coming at him like a man would come at a bitch, and he feels like you're bitching him. So men, a lot of men.
and he can say no.
But what I'm telling you is, if you're
you could be blocking your blessing.
exactly,
It
so
ain't a blessing if I already had it and I already know what he about.
She not-
I
she
just want,
hard-headed as a
I just
motherfucker.
want the dick.
right.
you-
So exactly,
dick or
so
no?
you want the dick, right?
Right for that
So
moment.
you want
I only,
no.
I only
Listen,
want it for that time.
yes or
and then-
no? You want the dick,
For that moment, yes.
bitch? Yes or no? You wanted the dick when you sent the message.
Oh, yes, okay.
All right. So, in order to get what you want, you need to go about it a little differently.
But they know
That's
me.
all I be trying to
I'm
tell
not gonna.
you.
See, here's the thing. I'm not gonna change.
You hard headed as a motherfucker.
I am. I'm
Yeah,
not.
that's
gonna,
that Capricorn shit.
I'm not. I'm not
Oh.
gonna change it for nobody. So
Stubborn
like,
as
I mean,
a
it's not
motherfucker.
about changing. I was just saying, just
But I
sugarcoat
just
it a
feel-
little
I
bit.
just feel like-
Just alter. You know, a
I
little
just feel
tweak.
like dudes do it
you
to
can.
girls.
You don't even have to say it like that. You can still say it, but use different words. Be like, "Let me taste that dick today."
What Cam do
Why
is
don't- why
say he
can't you
needs
just
people to
say
shut.
something like that?
He need women to shut up and cook.
Yeah.
You can't be sliding niggas in and
gonna
fuck
give
about
up
you
the
fucking
dick
or
today
not.
or no,
Hey,
okay?
young, you gonna come with this dick?
What's up with that dick?
What's up with that wood?
Why don't you just be like, "Hey, let me taste that dick today"?
Nope.
Why don't you say that?
No, I'm not into that.
Ooh.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Why are you lying?
I don't want that.
Oh,
Like, I just
this is
want-
what we're doing today?
I-
She acting like she don't suck dick.
No, what I'm saying is like that's
Oh,
like so like
damn.
so like if I don't put if their number, so like a lot of people might think that their name is in my phone and it's not. Like I had somebody say, "What's my name? What's my name in your phone?" It's not. It's not in my phone at all. I don't know your number. I'm sorry, I don't. But so if I want to contact you,
Scroll through my shit.
if I want to contact you, I say I'll go through Facebook or Instagram and say if I'm trying to fuck, hey, dick or
Save
no.
everybody.
Or if like that's just what I do, and I feel like it's okay because dudes do it to girls, and you know it could be the other way around.
But you don't give. All right, so if a dude comes to you and say, "You giving up that nephrogyna today?"
And depending on who it is, and I already know
You
it's
just gonna say yeah?
yay or nay. Yes, I am.
Yeah, see, I don't,
And-
I don't
and
think
I-
I've
I don't
ever-
respond to
Yeah,
those.
me either.
But if it's somebody you know and you already
Yeah,
fucked
I don't
it-
care. Don't talk to me like that.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
cool.
Talk
with
to
that.
me nice.
Yeah, nah.
because I'm
She
not,
doesn't react to things like that.
I'm not
Yeah, no.
trying to. I already know what it is, and I'm not trying to be whatever. Nah, ain't no small talk. Ain't,
can
we,
be-
we ain't gotta talk. We don't even come in the house talking. We ain't gotta talk. Don't even say shit. Don't say shit to me. Take your clothes off, shawty. Take your clothes off. Take
And
mine
no,
off.
bitch, I ain't cooking.
Exactly. I'm not making shit afterwards. I don't want this. I don't want to know how you doing, how your
You
mama
lying,
doing.
because I done called you someone and then you in that motherfucking kitchen making fried potatoes and eggs.
But that
and
number
shit.
was that number
That number was saved?
It was something that was saved in the
It was,
phone.
it was saved and deleted a few times.
Hey, Carrie's trying to pull my card.
Guess she over here acting like she a whole G and she not.
I am a G, but that number was saved in my phone. But my whole thing, if I'm going to your DM to talk, you're not saved in my phone.
Zaza, tell her. You faking, shorty.
No, if the DM is not, if I'm going to your DM, that means it's not saved in my phone. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
And I'm just giving words like
That's
dick and all.
understood.
That's all it is.
Okay.
And I feel like we have the right to do it because they would do it to us.
Okay.
Okay.
Just
More power to
accept
you.
the non-response.
But I never get a non-response.
Who you talking to?
I
These
can-
people or this person?
When I go, if I'm going to your DM and I write what I write, I've never not gotten a response.
Okay. Have you gotten a response that you weren't happy about? That wasn't on the same page as you?
Yeah,
That's what I was getting at.
Oh yeah, I have.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, I have. I've gotten,
Oh yeah, what was the response? Inquiring minds.
What'd
wanna
they
know.
say?
who the fuck you talking
Who you
to?
talking to, bitch?
Yeah,
right.
okay. I can see that.
But that's more of the ones that we not gonna go there. Yeah, we not gonna go there. But yeah, those are just
Yeah, I can
ones
say
that
I honestly, I don't think I've ever done that.
you never.
No.
So
I don't,
on the,
even when I text motherfuckers that I'm trying to link up with, I don't come
But
across like
are
that.
you against DMing somebody? Like you like say you strolling on Instagram or Facebook and you see somebody who looks interesting, you're like, oh, would you DM and like say, hey, how you doing or something like that? Are you even willing to do it?
Um, I have yet to come across somebody that I don't know, and I'm randomly somehow fell into some rabbit hole and got to their page and saw something to make me want to be like, I'm gonna reach out and slide in this nigga DMs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would. The only time I message people for real, is off of watching stories. Like, I'm laughing at a post, or I got some slick shit to say, but
Okay.
where there's like an inside joke or something like that. Like with the dude with the thigh. I don't know this nigga. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we I think we got a couple of mutual friends because I think he used to live out Woodbridge or whatever. And that thigh picture that piqued my interest. I was like, oh, that's nice.
Right.
But I got you. You know what I'm saying? But I did not take it to a point where I was like, hey, I'm trying to straddle them thighs and sit
Okay.
on that dick. Like, I
But
didn't.
it don't have to be like that. But even like, but so the way you did it with the thigh man, right? So
Oh, that's a good
The
nickname.
thigh man.
Thigh man. I'm about to save it.
Seriously. So the way you the way you went at it with that, like if you seen somebody that you like thought was cute or whatever, you like oh you're a handsome man. That's still
No, I've never done that.
Have you never done that either?
No.
Seriously, y'all?
Yeah, the most I'll do is like react to stuff. Like I'll do reactions to stories and stuff like that. I'll send a reaction, like a heart eye or
Y'all know I don't know
a
how to
love
do. I don't know how to do
or
all the story shit.
oh yeah, you don't know how to do stories.
I don't know how
Yeah,
to do
when it comes
stories,
to
so
like my timeline, I just
Right.
like or comment and
Yeah.
keep it moving. I don't never slide in somebody DMs off
Right.
of a post.
And I have a hard time, like you were saying earlier, like even if somebody like so what if a dude keeps doing reactions? So like I don't think that that's
Dog.
like if you have a guy
It's like
it's
a Facebook poke. Remember the
continuous-
poke
right. Oh my
feature?
god, I used to hate the fucking pokes.
What
But
the
if
fuck
what
is
if
you
it's somebody
poking?
that always right? Why are you poking me? I feel like that was sexual harassment.
Dog.
Poking is sexual harassment. on
Facebook is motherfucking low key
I'm glad
like
they took it away.
molestation.
So
is.
you think if somebody
But like that's what I'm
reacts-
asking. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you take it if it's somebody who's continuously like reacting? Are they just showing love? Because they could just be showing love. Because
Or they want you to see them liking all your shit.
right, or they just like, hey, look at me, I like your stuff all the time. But then it's like, what do they do? What, do they expect you to say something back? Because
Yes.
I'm still not going to.
That's what it is. And
You
I've
need to
done
say
it.
something
I've
to
done
me.
it.
You say
I've done it.
something?
Like, I literally will
I'll just like
will
the reaction.
approve. I'll approve somebody and they'll literally go through
your
and
page.
spend like 20 minutes just double tap, double tap,
hate
double
that.
tap. And I go through
hate
my
that.
notifications. I'm swiping. It's just their motherfucking profile picture. I
Right.
was like, okay, like, is this, you want what's that? What do you need?
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people like, oh, like it's been different responses. A couple of people be like, oh, you look good, da 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 da. Or
Right.
some people just, oh no, I'm just showing appreciation, da 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 da.
If it's somebody who I think is equally cute, like I feel like I'm attracted to, I'll do the same thing back.
Oh, you like to play little
Right.
social
See?
media
Yeah,
games.
nope,
I'll go back
That's
to their
cute.
profile and be like, oh, okay, and I'll start like
double tap.
But I still won't say anything. So
I
if they
love
don't
that
say
shit.
anything, it won't go nowhere.
Nope. I just look at it and look at the see how far. I was like, damn, Shawty went back to my first picture
Right.
and keep going.
Dog, if you get to my first picture, you a real one. Cause
Mm.
I got Instagram the day I came home from the hospital without my daughter after leaving her in the NICU. So 10 years ago,
Right.
10 years
So,
worth
like,
of
I've
posts, and
had-
I don't delete shit.
Like I don't even. I've had people go all the way back to like my early pictures and like 50 pictures in a row, and I'm just thinking like, oh,
And
this-
you post damn near every day.
Yeah.
see, and then I'll just like, oh, somebody was on my page, somebody thought about me, smile, and then that's it. I never react to the reacts.
You don't react to people's reactions? I
Nope.
always do. I always try
Yeah,
to.
I heard it.
I'll heart it. Yeah, I'll
I
heart
heard
a
a
reaction.
reaction.
I just
But
feel like
then, because
it's just common courtesy.
then on the flip side, I know what I do to people. So
What do
if
you
you get a whole bunch of picture reactions from me, you didn't posted something and I didn't went through your page, and
No, Auntie
now,
Stacy's scared of you.
now I'm letting you know that I went through your page, like on purpose.
I
Right.
actually got in trouble from a motherfucker that went through and liked a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody around this time a year ago, and I guess he noticed that every time I posted something, one of the first people to like my shit was this nigga that I don't really give a fuck about, and
That's usually how it goes.
I don't
I was
even
about to say, it's
understand how
always
this
about
nigga
that.
always even find my profile page because I be blocking the shit out of that nigga because he's annoying. And man, hit me up, man. What's going on with such and such? Every time I log on, he the first motherfucker. It's like, first of all, you gotta understand the science and technology behind Instagram. If you're friends with somebody, I'm friends with somebody, and that person decides to like a picture, they're gonna pop up
Yeah.
with their name that's saying such and such, and 52 other people like this picture. Like, that's just
Exactly.
how it works.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the fact that they were the first one, because that's not how it shows up. That's not how it is aligned to work out. So chill on me, man. Social media is and relationships is
What about
that's
like,
a motherfucking that's another episode. We gotta write that shit down.
Yeah.
So-
Social
What
media
about
and fucking
like
relationships
females DMing y'all from like a dude's page?
never have happened to me.
I have.
Y'all was talking about that, and I was like,
Yeah.
never. I get phone calls, but
Yeah.
I have never got a DM from a woman that is DMing me from her nigga
From her dude's
page.
page, yeah.
Tell us about it. What happened?
Well, I'm an asshole, so I'm gonna give you what you want. Like, you looking for something in particular, and I'm gonna give you everything that you want. If not, and then some.
So are you saying you knew it was her? Was she trying to fake like she was him?
No, she didn't try to fake like she
Okay.
was him. She was blatantly like herself, and she wanted to know what's going on with you and such. And I said, "Well, who are you? Are you a girlfriend? Are you a friend?" Well, obviously I'm a girlfriend because I'm in his phone.
Obviously.
That don't mean shit to
That
me.
don't mean a damn thing.
So
You might have just fell asleep.
that don't mean shit to me. I said, but if you have I always tell people, if you have a problem, and I'm quick to give somebody my address. Here's my address. This is my phone number. Let me know when you're gonna pull up, because I'm gonna give you what you want, but
Okay.
but what you really don't want. Because my mother always told me, if a girl asks you something, they already expecting you to say no. If she say no, I'm gonna punch her in the face. So say yes.
Okay.
So if always, even if I didn't fuck with the nigga or something like this, my answer is always gonna be yes, because I want to see what you got planned for the yes.
Okay.
I know what you got planned for that no, but I need to know what you got planned for that yes. So I've always given you what you wanted, and so even if I didn't mess with him, yeah, all right. Well, can you stop? What she asked me? Well, can you stop?
She asked you to stop contacting him?
I wish I can read it. She said, can you stop inboxing him? Whatever. I said, well, how long y'all been together? A year and a half. I said, well, I've known this nigga for 10 years, and I'm not gonna stop being his friend because you've been in his life for a year and a half. She said, well, you gonna stop fucking him? I said, well, if you call and the dick is coming, I can't make no promises. And she stopped writing. I'm gonna give you what you want. Like I'm gonna give you what you want, and that's just what it was. Because it was just somebody that was just somebody, and he didn't mean shit to me, but he was my friend.
Yeah.
And
I'd be damned if I ever call or inbox or email or DM any bitch about a dude
I have
I'm
never.
fucking with and say, would you please stop fucking him?
And it
What?
And it's crazy because it has happened to me
Right.
so many times. So many women have either played on my phone, text me, never slid in the DMs on social media that I know of. You know what I'm saying? And just demand me to stop talking to who they said they do was. And I was like, first of all, shorty, I don't even know who the fuck you are.
Right.
Like, this is a conversation you need to have with your motherfucking nigga.
I found it, y'all.
You found it?
Yes.
Okay,
It's-
so what it say?
All right, so I'm gonna not say his name. She said, "Why are you texting?" And she says, and I said, "Who is this?" She said, "His girlfriend." I said, "Oh, that makes sense. What you want?" And she said, Oh, she's hard. So yeah, cool. I will appreciate if you block him and not talk to him no more. I said, how long have y'all been together? A year and a half. And she said, and I said, okay, no offense, but I've known him. I've known him longer than y'all have been together, and I'm not just going to ignore him because y'all are together. But if he tries to come see me, he can come see me.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, okay. I said, well, have a nice evening. Like, I'm gonna give you what you want.
Right.
Like that's just what else you want me to say?
Now I have the only thing I have not reached out to another woman, and be like, stop talking to such and such, because that's I don't give a fuck. Now I've reached out to somebody to get the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because you done presented a question
Right.
because of some type of either intuition or evidence, and of course the
Right,
motherfucker
that's
done
one
lied
thing.
through his thief. And so I'll call and be like, hey, just to get some shit
Your side of the
clarified.
story.
Is this what happened? Is this
Right.
who? You know what I'm saying? But then
Right.
I'm like, oh, okay. And then I hangs up the phone and I
Right.
deal with that ass.
I'm not about to ask you.
Right.
to
Yeah,
stop
I'm
doing
not about to be like,
nothing.
well, can you stop talking to such a bitch?
Nah.
No, you tell your nigga stop talking to me. I didn't even know who you was.
Right. And if she clearly would have went through his phone, she would have known that he always reached out to me. I never reached out to him. So was I? No.
You look dumb.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
And like I be trying to tell any of my friends who come at me with, because friends confide in them, like, please don't ever do that again. Don't
Right.
hit no woman up telling them to not talk to your husband, your boyfriend, your baby daddy,
No.
whoever.
right, because obviously they want to talk to the person.
Yeah, and that bitch don't owe you no loyalty. She don't owe you
Exactly.
shit. People are like, oh, well, it's woman to woman. No, fuck that. It's a dog eat dog world.
Exactly.
That nigga needs to respect you in y'all relationship, whatever y'all got.
Exactly.
Because you going to sit here and boop, cry, tell that bitch to stop talking to him, and guess what? She's not, he's not, and guess who going to still be there?
You.
That shit crazy. You
And
look
they gonna be
crazy.
laughing at you.
Yeah,
I
because
just-
I definitely got my fair share of motherfucking hee-haws.
Right.
I just never understood why.
I had people, aunties calling me, grandmas calling me.
What?
How did the auntie get my number?
Exactly.
Bitches, all y'all fucking up too.
I can't do it. I can't. I'm gonna always give you what you want. I'm the one who's gonna always give you what you want.
I'm with you.
And then when you say
I'm with it.
I'm out to pull up, you need the address. I'll quick to give a motherfucker my address because I know what I can do over here. So come on, Cletus, come on, because you walk over here, you might not walk back. Fuck it. That's just the way I feel about it.
Yeah, I that's something
So what if y'all was like talking to somebody, right?
Okay.
In the DM, right? And you just had like a little, y'all was flirting.
Flirting,
Back and forth,
okay.
da, da, da,
set the scene.
da, right? And then all of a sudden he just sends some like either some wild shit, whether it's something he said or like maybe a dick pic, and you didn't want it. You wasn't ready for that. You didn't want it.
Unsolicited dick pics.
Yes.
Okay.
Or just unsolicited sexual advance.
Okay.
In general.
Okay.
That's gonna turn you off from talking to him anymore, or
So
how you gonna react?
The words would not. I would just like look over the words and like keep going. Don't even acknowledge them.
Yeah.
But the picture, I'm done with the conversation.
You done?
I hate dick pictures.
Yeah.
I
What if the
hate
dick
'em.
look good?
I don't give a fuck. I
You don't
hate
care?
them. I hate dick pictures. I don't even know why, but I hate them
Yeah.
with everything in me.
I do not like unsolicited dick pics. Don't send me shit unless I ask for it.
Mm-hmm.
Or like for some reason you ask me for something, I might give you a little something. I'll be like, okay, so where's my shit? You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind that shit. It's harmless little fun. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Gets the little anticipation rising.
Right.
But as far as if somebody like we're conversing in the DMs and then somehow the conversation took a more sexual undertone. It all depends on what I had in my head of what I wanted in the first place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
That's
there's
true,
certain
too.
people,
That's true.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You slide in my DMs, I may not want nothing from you but the fuck too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If that's the vibe you got off of me, got from me, and based on my vibe, now you changing
That's true.
the theme of the conversation.
Right.
I might roll with you.
Right. That's
Now,
different.
if we
Right.
y'all like fresh off the hey, how are you? My favorite
how-
color is pink,
Right.
and you jump out there. I'm like, whoa, hold on, shorty. I don't even know if I even want to test those waters with
Right,
you.
right.
So I'm just like probably curry the shit out you.
So
like
how
on
is
a
a man
sneak
to
diss.
know when it's time?
You gotta read the room. You gotta read the motherfucking room.
Yep.
Yep.
And know like you have to ease into it. Niggas just want to jump like in the pool.
Yeah.
No, you gotta put your feet in.
Yeah,
Is
and
it cold?
and a
Is it
lot of them who
warm?
jump in the pool, they will block their motherfucking blessing because
Yeah.
it is, if you're not there yet,
Yeah.
it's a turn off.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
Absolutely.
I definitely
Like I
agree.
literally had somebody jump in my DM last, like not the summer that just passed, but the summer before last, off the, hey, I be seeing you take a lot of trips, woo, 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 woo. I need to take you out of town with me and my girl. We can have a fun time. What? First of all, who the fuck is your girl? What she look like? You know what I'm saying? Like, who the audacity that you gonna just jump out there like I be with that shit.
Yep.
Now, under certain circumstances, I'll be with the shit, but I don't know you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So,
Exactly.
like, that's my other thing. The audacity of sliding in some of the DMs.
The people, right?
The people.
Right. Like who do you why do you think that
Because you click on
you
that
be looking at
profile,
yourself like, damn, I thought I was cuter than this.
So you know,
and
like,
you be like, this nigga, what the
I
fuck?
just feel like the internet gives people courage.
Yeah,
That
that
keyboard-
screen.
That keyboard.
Hiding behind that
yeah.
screen.
I don't know what comedian said it, but it was a show I was watching, and he said most niggas don't think that they're ugly. Like
Okay,
there's-
I can
there-
see that.
there's-
So men don't know when they're ugly.
Right, so a lot of men don't know that they're ugly, but a female knows that she's not attractive,
Right.
and you can tell by their actions.
I don't think all do.
Yeah.
I've seen some females who thought they was real cute.
I think it was Cat Williams. He said, "Watch how an ugly man try to talk to everybody, everybody, but then an ugly woman ain't keep her head down, ain't talk, like just walking by."
But I feel like ugly men do that also because it's worked. Like that's
It's
that's
gonna work
a
on
lot.
somebody.
A lot of times when people do the slide in the DMs, send a unsolicited dick pics,
Yeah.
these motherfucking sex videos, like they do this shit because it has worked.
Yes.
At somewhere down the line, they
They
pulled
might
the
send
bullshit.
50, but if they catch one in that 50,
It worked.
yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I can only imagine how much pussy that one nigga got off of just sending people random videos. Because apparently he was this big. I get all this pussy in Woodbridge. I'm like, okay, so you can't add me to the rosters.
Exactly.
Have fun.
It's just good.
But yeah, it works for them.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah,
Sometimes ugly niggas is attached to some nice things though.
That's just true too.
so you saying, oh, so ugly niggas got good penis?
Sometimes.
Sometimes
I've heard.
Sometimes the ugliest niggas is woo. Look at her face.
Stacey's cousin gonna tell her what your cousin just told you the other day about me and you.
That we needed to start dating ugly niggas. And
But ugly is so subjective.
I agree.
he said, what did he say? Ugly, you date ugly, but you find everything that you're looking for in the person besides their looks.
Right.
So like you find somebody,
But you gotta roll over to that motherfucker
That's
every
what I
day.
said.
Like you
then-
gotta have. You
No,
gotta,
but then he said,
For
but then
real,
you
Bobby.
but at that point you fall in love with their personality, so your attraction is to the
But
personality.
could you imagine, like in the
I've
middle
done
of the night, like early crack of dawn, 5:30 in the morning, you roll over and they
Right.
you jump back a little bit? I can't.
Curtains.
You gotta be
No,
a
you
little.
need blackout curtains and get your shit together.
No,
No.
but
See
here's
them.
the thing: you're happy everywhere, and because I was
Yeah.
like, y'all, you're happy everywhere else.
What the kids gonna look like?
You happy everywhere else, but his looks is just.
I seen some ugly
like,
people make some cute kids.
That is a gamble.
I know.
It's like
But it
shooting
always
dice.
is. I've seen cute people and you look, it's always a game.
I don't think I ever seen that.
Shit.
I have.
Oh, ooh, I'm glad I get no.
I have.
Ooh, knock on wood. I'm
I
sorry,
know.
y'all. But yes.
All right, we about to go.
I don't know too many ugly babies.
Oh.
All babies are not ugly.
babies are- Newborns,
Blasphemy.
like fresh out the cooch
Uh-uh.
most of the time.
Celeste was the most precious little baby.
That's because she's your daughter. I didn't
So,
see her. I'm not saying she was ugly.
I'm gonna show y'all when we go off air. Anyways, this whole conversation is taking a whole left turn now. This is supposed to be big DM energy. Now we talk about motherfucking coochie babies. All right, thank y'all for tuning in to the three of us holding it down for the squad.
Boom, boom.
Zaza.
Oh yeah, 3.5. Fuck that shit. It's like, no, I love you, boo.
Hear that shit?
Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for joining us. Catch us here next week, same time, same place for big something energy because that's just what we want on season 2. Boop. Love you. Bye.
Thank you for coming out. God bless.